How to create your dream life easily. Welcome to the Daily Shift, where I bring you some insight into how to shift your life from where it is to where you want it to be. Hi, if you're new to me, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. Multi-passionate people work with me when they're ready to shut up that inner critic for good and break the limitations in as little as 1% of their day, which is less than 15 minutes. So let's get into it. Here's the secret to creating the life that you want. It's how I got my mental health back. It's how I have an amazing relationship with my three children who are 23, 20, and 15. It's how I have an incredible, hot, and healthy relationship. It's how I'm healthier now than I was 5 years ago. And it's how I was able to retire from a great corporate job that I enjoyed in 2019 to do what I'm created to do since then. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss anything to create the life that you desire. So this is how you create that life. This is it. You will prosper and be in health as your soul, which is your mind, your will, and your emotions, prospers. That's it. That's the secret. And you might be thinking, well, duh. But this is why people are not experiencing their shift. Where your soul goes, that is what is given to you, which works to your benefit or your detriment. In other words, your soul is the gatekeeper. Your heart wants it. Your spirit, who you really are, knows that it's yours. And your body is pretty neutral. It's going to follow the strongest impulse. But your soul needs continuing renewing. Why? Because we live in a world saturated with other strong belief systems that would give you good and even wise sounding advice, and then their proof of why you can't, of why it's going to take so long, why your teenagers won't text you back, how hard it is to find a good man, blah, blah, blah. You get the drift. These are all just data points charged by emotion, and then those emotions initiate actions or non-actions. So renewing your mind, which is part of the soul and the first entryway to your desired outcome, is the key. But then how can you do this in an easy and effective way? I'm always about let's do it easy, let's do it effective, let's do it faster. Who wants faster results? Yeah. First, it's understanding that nothing has gone wrong. What you're currently experiencing are only the thoughts that you have been entertaining and internalizing the last 60 to 90 days. That's it. Is it really that simple? Yep. Why? To level the playing field. Once you understand that your thoughts have been controlling your emotions and your emotions are triggering your actions or non-actions, then you can take your power back. You might hear some noise in the background. That's just life happening. So then, how do you take your power back? What area in your life that if you start to change it now will change your life in 90 days? Pick only one area. For some, it's their health. For some, it's having peace in their mind. For some, they're expanding into getting a promotion at work or expanding their business. So what is it? Now, most people are not created to multitask. And even for us who are multi-passionate and can multitask, we're wired that way. Choose to focus on one area. Don't worry. As you focus on that one area, it's going to organically ripple into the others, making everything better. When you believe that you have to work on all the areas at once, for some people, what comes with that is this underlying scarcity energy. You might find that you're afraid that if you don't work on all these areas at once as well, you can't get anywhere. But the truth is, how's that working for you? It's not. So focus on one, and only when you're intuitively led, work on something else as well that particular day. So first, again, remember, nothing has gone wrong. Next, pick one area where you want your thoughts to dominate in order for your life to be different within 90 days. Lastly, set up the system. There are many ways to set up the system, but my favorite is the 1% model, investing in yourself less than 1% of your day. Think about it as your own personal mutual fund for your desire, creating the compound effect by daily shifting in that area in a few minutes. Yeah, it only takes a few minutes. This is exactly the method that I was using to draw in and be drawn to this hot and healthy relationship that I'm currently in. It's what I did once I realized I was supposed to retire. And then once I realization came that March, early April, I retired at the end of June, which was less than that, about 90 days later. Everything just fell into place. This is how you create synchronicity. You can do this in many different ways. So how can you do this? Journaling, using thought deconstruction models, EFTs, also known as tapping, imagining, guided meditations, hypnosis, and there's a bunch of other modalities as well. And I have many of these on this playlist podcast, so you can even start there. Commit to yourself for 90 days. The time is going to pass anyway. And if you don't start today, what you want continues to be outside your grasp. You are just one internalized thought away from the life you desire. Just one. The playing field has been leveled for you. It's up to you to choose if you will invest in yourself that 15 minutes or less a day or not. Where your soul treads is given to you, whether you're aware of it or not. Perhaps you think, or you can think about this as your 90-day catalyst, which is what I call my one-to-one coaching option. And you can do this yourself using these exact steps and using all the free things I have in this podcast as I've outlined to you here. The benefit of getting a coach or mentor is a coach can see the pitfalls and help you to get to where you want to be. And a mentor is one who has already been through that road and can guide you from experience. And isn't it time for you to go on your 90-day adventure? Say yes to you. Use these steps. Use the podcast. If you want to go faster and make sure that you are hitting that 1% every single day, you know what to do. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.